Unfortunately, you are not able to share a Cricut project that uses uploaded images, so I'm just going to do a quick little tutorial for you on how I used Design Space to create some printable math tools for my math toolkit. So before you get started, one thing that you're going to want to do before you do your project is actually download your images. All I did was just went on Google, and for Cuisinart rods, I just Googled Cuisinart rods PNG to get the transparent ones. Design Space is a great program to work with, though, in the fact that if you just download even a JPEG, you can remove the background. Alright, so to get started, we're going to obviously open Cricut Design Space, and then we're going to select New Project. Once that opens up, we're going to go to the Upload button, and I'm going to upload some of the images that I've downloaded already. So for me, I have mine here in a file called Cuisinart rods, and mine opens directly to that because I've been working with it. So I'm going to start with the 10 rod, and I'm going to open that up. Now, when you open it up, you're going to get to choose the type of image. For print and cut projects, I always choose complex. I just find that it prints it a lot nicer. You get the details. Some of my rods that I've printed, you can actually see the lines differentiating the individual 1 cubes, which has been really nice. Then you're going to continue. Now, at this stage here, if you've downloaded, for instance, a JPEG that doesn't have a transparent background, you don't want all that white to be in your picture. So you just click anywhere on the Design Space here, obviously not on your orange rod, and that will remove that background for you. You want just a nice, clean, crisp rod. And you're going to hit continue. It's going to give you 2 options here. The first one is save as a print and cut image. This is the one that I use. I suppose if you wanted to do it, you could also do a cut image rod by rod. You could do all your 10 rods on and cut out just an orange piece of paper, but that just seemed like way too much work for me. I wanted to do all my set at once. So I just chose print and cut, hit save. It'll take you back to that main image page. So from here, what you're going to want to do is just select the image that you've uploaded and click Insert Image. It's going to take you to your project. Now, when it uploads, it's going to upload to the size that the image obviously was saved at. So what I did was just tinkered around and played with it to get the different sizes that I wanted. I found that the sizes I printed were a little bit small, but they fit nicely in the container. So I've taken a couple screenshots, and I will post those as well. If you look at my Design Space and the pictures of the rods, you can tell what I resized them to, and I did the same thing for you with the base 10 blocks as well. Once you have this done, all you do is, you resize it, and then I uploaded all my different blocks. So I'm going to just use the ones I've already uploaded to save time. Let's do our blues. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to upload this image as well, and put it in and resize it, and then you just keep doing this for all the images. You just upload them and go. Then what I did was I just simply dragged around my screen so that I'm grouping everything. So what you're gonna want to do here is upload a complete set. So you're gonna want the 10, 9, 8, 7, all the way through to your 1. So you're gonna highlight everything, and then you're just going to copy it. Oops, I forgot Design Space won't let you do that. And then you're just going to find copy, and then you're going to just paste them all the way down, and just keep making sets of them. Now, I've always found that when there's more than 1 page on a print and cut project, for some reason, Cricut does not do well at cutting out the 2nd and 3rd pages. So when I was making my sets, I just kind of cut and pasted a few until it got to the point where it was just 1 page. I kept checking this page and then canceling, and if it was on more than 1 page, I just went back and deleted a set or 2 as necessary. Really easy to delete. Just hold your shift key, click any ones you want, and click the delete button. Alright, so once you're satisfied with how your project looks, we're going to go back to our Make It, and then we're going to continue. Now, I don't have my Cricut hooked up, which I can do quickly right now because it is right beside me. I will get this in here and show you. So the first thing you're going to want to do is obviously send it to your printer, since it's a print and cut image. When you open up the dialog box, one thing you're going to see is it's going to ask you if you want to add the bleed. I never add the bleed. I find that it doesn't cut as clean when it's on, so make sure that you're unselecting that. Okay, so you're going to send it to your printer. Now in this case I don't want to print it, so I'm just going to say I've already printed, and it's looking for my device. Now, for cutting choices, I have used, for the first set I did of the base 10 materials, I printed on just paper and I laminated it. So when I did that, I set the base material to glitter cardstock and I put the weight, the pressure as high as it goes, and it cut them out no problem at all. So to do that, all you're going to do is switch your dial on your Cricut over to custom. If you can tell, I use them a lot. So what you would do is just browse all materials, search glitter cardstock. Oh my goodness, my computer's going slow today. And then just select it. And then, like I said, I switched the pressure to more. And that worked really well with just plain paper and already laminated. One of the things I did find with my Cuisinart rods was initially I printed them on cardstock and then laminated them. Again, cut out on glitter cardstock. But I found that it didn't cut as well. So I ultimately decided that for the images I did with cardstock, I didn't bother laminating. I just used more. So anyways, from here, all you do is load your materials and let the machine do the rest of the work. Please let me know if you have any questions. I will post below this tweet the 2 pictures of the screenshots of the different materials to show you what the dimensions I used were. Thanks. Bye-bye.